Hey everyone, Cam here. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing our second paycheck for the month of June. And if this is your first time seeing me, hello, my name is Cami or Carla. I kind of go either or. Sometimes I change my name a lot on YouTube as well, but we are a small income family, a family of 3, and I have my husband and then my small little 2-year-old, almost 3 years old, and we do the zero-based budget, which basically means we have a spot for every dollar that we make and we try to allocate them to their significant envelope. We do a combination of like cash envelope system and also like debit card. I think I'm gonna put some of my stuff that I have in debit cards back into cash just to get a hold of things, because I feel like we're getting kind of out of hand when it comes to that. So that's just a smaller introduction from me, and if you don't like cash envelopes or dealing with cash, I know a lot of people on YouTube that do Excel and they still do the zero-based budget, so you can still do the zero-based budget without the cash envelopes if you're not comfortable dealing with money, or if you have issues with like money because it is kind of dirty since a lot of people hold them. I've heard a lot about that, but I do know quite a bit, a handful of people, and I still watch those people because it does help, and you know, every perspective helps when it comes to budgeting. But yes, we are gonna go ahead and stuff our envelopes. We are cash stuffing $633, and let me show you the cash breakdown card that I gave the bank teller. This is $233 because this is from my husband's income, and then $400 every 2 weeks from my part-time job, which is Target. I do work at Target, but that is just it. Lately I haven't been picking up any shifts because honestly there hasn't been any shifts to pick up, so it's kind of scary in that manner because there really isn't. Usually there's a lot of shifts to pick up, but now there's none, and I think it has something to do with their stocks going down and this quarter being really tough on them. So I think that's like reflecting on the workers. There really is nothing. There was one yesterday and somebody picked it up so quick because they also cut down the hours for the workers. I've heard a lot of people that have been working there for years and years and years getting consecutive 40 hours every week now cut down to 20 to 27 hours every week, and that's just so much. Actually, we went there yesterday and one of the co-workers was asking my husband for, you know, his job, like how can he get that job because it wasn't enough for him anymore, like how much they cut the hours is sort of going into that panic phase for him because he does have a family to support. So it's just a little bit rough, and I'm kind of scared too because there's not a lot of hours to be picked up. It's a little bit scary, and we're just trying to make it work. You know, we're trying to make it work until we can move in September. We are moving in September with 2 other roommates, so that's pretty exciting. Our rent will be significantly cheaper, and I'm excited for that. But for right now, we're on survival mode, and I think I can like penny pinch as much as I can while still enjoying the money that, you know, I allocate myself. I give myself allowance, I give my husband allowance, and everything has a spot so we don't overspend on something, because if I deprive myself of money, I know I'm gonna overspend at some point, and that's just not good for us. So yes, we are also trying to be debt free, but I'm not really tackling that right now. I'm tackling that when we move, probably around November. We don't have any sinking funds quite yet because we are struggling basically, and I had to sort of take out all of the sinking funds and just focus on bills and surviving and throwing in minimum payments with our debts. So that is kind of like the background of everything that you're seeing here. I should be introducing myself every time I start these videos because who knows who is watching these videos. I feel so casual with you guys. I feel like all of my videos are being watched by the same people, which they are, but I do get new people here and there, and I wanted to introduce. I have a breakdown, and if you're wondering what I sell on my shop, I have this sticker business. I do like these sticker budgeting kits. This is how my June looks like right now, and like how much my monthly calendar looks like right now when it comes to my bills. I've been doing this before. I would do a little bit more elaborate kind of way of budgeting. This was November. I do debt, sinking funds, expenses, all of that, but I really have gotten so busy, especially when my 2-year-old stayed home from daycare. So I like, you know, minimize it for right now, and eventually we'll go back to the usual. But here are the increments I have here, and I think gas food and my allowance is gonna be cash again, so that might happen in the next time you guys see another video from me. It's not gonna be debit cards anymore because we're getting out of hand when it comes to gas, and my allowance, I feel like I will feel a lot worse to spend it when I have it in cash, which is the idea of cash. If you have no control, like me, zero control of your spending, I think it's easier for me to control myself when I see how much money I hand out and how much money I accumulate in that, you know, cash envelope. That's just easier for me. But anyways, you guys came here for the cash envelope stuffing, and I do want to redo my cash envelopes, but I still want to keep the pink and purple binder. I have just so many plans, and I feel so passionate about budgeting again and hitting our financial goals. I think I'm over with the overspending. I'm still, you know, I collect dolls. If you guys didn't know, I still want to get the dolls that I want, but I'm not going to be a completionist. I'm just going to buy the character that I want, and that's it. We do get 5 paychecks this month, and I think the next paycheck is going to be the bonus paycheck because I haven't worked for 2 weeks at Target, so I won't get a paycheck. So I'm gonna make this one the bonus paycheck for us to also put into my daughter's 3rd birthday. So yeah, the next week will be the free one, and then after that the 2 paychecks will be allocating money into our envelopes again. But here is rent. We are putting $370 for rent, and I just cannot wait until, like, you know, we will not pay this much ever again, because right now our rent is $1,400. Our rent is about to be $800 when we move in with our roommate and into like a smaller mortgage place. I'm excited, they're excited, and September cannot come any sooner. I can finally start doing sinking funds and debt payments again and hit all of that financial goals like I was talking about. But here we have 100, 200, 350, and 70 that will go into rent for next month. This is for the month of July, and I don't know if you guys noticed, I have new nails, but I painted my nails. I was gonna do the Gel X method, but I was honestly scared of getting contact dermatitis because apparently you can do that with Gel X nails, so be careful, ladies, if you are doing that at home. And I can't do acrylic because they're expensive, even though they're like the best one. I love doing my nails like acrylic nails, but these are pretty cute. I think I'm loving it so far, and it's the OPI, I forgot the name, but it's just a little pinkish white color, and I really like it. It looks really clean, and I don't know, my nails are growing as well, so that's really nice. And then car, we are putting $50 because we do, how much do we put? Yeah, we've put $200 every month for car payments, so that is just gonna slowly accumulate in there. And then electric is getting 35, 20, 30, and 5. So we have 20, 35. I might have done like the wrong increments in my cash breakdown card, so we will see, because I already am out of 50s and I already know something that has 50s in it. Wi-Fi is getting 18, so I'm definitely excited to start being passionate about budgeting again, because I really did lose it there for a minute. And then I was looking back at my old videos, which if you've been an all-time long subscriber of mine, in my other channel, I put up all of my older videos back into public, so you guys can see that again if you guys want to revisit those old videos of mine. And I was watching them and I was like, oh my gosh, she got all her crap together. Even though we're low income, she was killing it, and I want to be that girl again. So I'm gonna nail it again. We're gonna start it up again, and you know, it happens with budgeting. Sometimes you fall out of it, especially when life just catches up with you, and also if your spending catches up with you. For me, it was the spending. But here we have 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. And also, I think moving in here at a bigger expense apartment really messed us up. And I mean, you get what you pay for. I really have no complaints about this apartment anymore. Like, everything is so good, runs so well, no complaints. Sometimes there's parties here and there for like weekends, like, you know, you can hear people like partying, which is not often, really not that often, so I don't have a problem with it. And that's pretty much it. I love this apartment so much, but it's too expensive from what we were paying for. We were paying half of that in our previous apartment, in our crap apartment. and that's when I was making all of those really good financial goals for us. And now, you know, we moved into this apartment, which is nice, but we were really drowning. I feel like we're drowning every month. I feel like it. And also like the work thing is kind of difficult as well, and also my small business kind of declining. It's just all in all a bad idea to move into an expensive apartment, but at the time we really wanted to move and, you know, have no problems with noise and just disgusting stuff in that apartment that I don't even want to tell you guys because it's really disgusting. Insurance is getting 32. I think I really did mess up the increments here. Hopefully. So let's do 32. All right, I'm just gonna exchange some stuff here because I feel like I'm gonna run out of stuff that I need. So I'm gonna leave the 10 there. So this should have 64 because it has two 32s. Yeah, I think because I pulled from my business instead of our actual checking account, I confused myself when it came to the breakdown card. But here we have 20, 40, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's $64 for insurance, which we're at the halfway mark of these bills. And that should be it for these. I'd also make these envelopes right here, but I think I took them off of my shop. I want to do other envelopes, maybe some laminated ones. I think I'm gonna start doing that. My phone gets $27, and I have just an iPhone 13, I believe. Just a regular one. Here we have 25, 6, and 7. The device is not paid off. I am, you know, paying $27 every month for my phone and then the service. My husband's phone gets a 20. So his is cheaper because his phone is paid off, and also he's under his family thing, so his is cheaper. And then subscriptions will be getting $6. I'm kind of remembering this increments now, but sometimes they do change here and there. And then gas is getting 55. So here we have 20. Oh, I need a 10. Okay, there we go. 55. We have 20, 40, 50, and 5 for gas. And like I said, gas is gonna be a weekly thing now because it's just messing us up. Honestly, because my husband's job involves him pumping gas every week, and supposedly the company that he works for should reimburse him every month for the gas that he uses for work, because he drives quite a bit. Not a lot, but quite a bit. But they haven't done that since he started working there, so I'm hoping this June it'll accumulate all of the ones that are missing. But if it's not, I'm definitely gonna raise all up in there and be like, hey, where's the missing months? Because he started in mid-April. He should have a full month for May and then another full month for, I think they're a month behind. I'm gonna be clear on that, but they definitely owe him quite a bit for all of those driving things that he's missing. So we're gonna do this every week just to kind of keep it, you know, in control, because it was getting out of hand and we're constantly trying to fill up the gas part in the bills debit card, and it was just not working. Diaper is getting a 20, so that is for my daughter's diaper, of course. I think I'm gonna divide my bills better, and we're gonna try to bring back a little bit of the debit money back into cash, just to kind of get us back in track with things, even though I'm really not gonna start gearing up for budgeting till October. I think we could take steps into like making our financials better until then, so I'm gonna try to be proactive when it comes to that. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. The next one will be short because it's just gonna be like 3 things we need to fill up, but I hope you guys enjoyed this one and that you subscribe down below if you did. I will see you on my next video. Bye.